Texas.
In a situation room there was a toy world.
And a flight costume.
And a picture of
A refinery plume.
There were war profiteers giving free cheers.
That's 1, 2, and 3.
A nation great.
A church and a state.
A pair of towers and a balance of powers.
A grand old party to war in a rush.
And a quiet Dick Cheney whispering,
Hush.
Goodnight, room.
Goodnight Refinery Plume. Goodnight Toy World and the flight costume.
Goodnight Ballot Box.
Goodnight, Fox.
Goodnight, towers.
And goodnight Balance of Powers.
Goodnight Constitution, and goodnight Evolution.
Goodnight, democracy.
Goodnight, privacy.
Goodnight, old growth trees. Goodnight, detainees.
Goodnight Allies.
Goodnight, Abu Ghraib.
Cheese. Goodnight.
Good night, contractor beheading. Good night, innocent bloodshedding.
Goodnight Nation brave.
And goodnight, church and state.
Goodnight, bubble bursting in air.
And goodnight, Piggy, beyond repair.
And goodnight, Mardi Gras.
Good night, grand old party.
Good night, war in a rush.
And goodnight Dick Cheney.
Whispering, hush.
Good night, Earth.
Goodnight, air.
Good night, failures everywhere.
Goodnight Bush, night Bush, night Bush.
Goodnight, Bush.
Goodnight Bush, night Bush, goodnight Bush, goodnight.
Goodnight, Bush.
Goodnight Bush, night Bush, night Bush.
Goodnight, Bush. Bye.
Goodnight, goodnight Bush.
Good night, Bush!
Goodnight Bush, goodnight. Goodnight.
We're saying goodnight to Bush. And we're saying yay to Barack Obama.
Goodnight Bush. Goodnight Bush.
Good night, Bush.